talking Game 3 of the NBA Finals. This is AFTERBUZZ Sports. Stick with us.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to AFTERBUZZ Sports. We are talking NBA Finals. The Warriors have taken the 3-0 lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm depressed. Jesse's depressed. Christine's pretty happy. I don't know how DeAnjilo feels, and Jill's just chilling. What's up, guys? I'm Josh Rodriguez. You can follow me at Josh_Rodriguez_ on Twitter and Instagram. It's great to be back. Jessie Zahner, where can they find you?
Hey, guys. I'm Jessie. You can find me all over social media at Athletic, and join us now live in the live chat on YouTube.
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Christine Alexis, and you can find me all over social media at Christine Bean, loving up the dubs, retweeting all that goodness.
Yes.
I mean, Dub Nation.
I am here, and
I wanted to boo too, but you're sue me.
Oh,
Jesse
you guys are
defends. This is the
so mean.
LeBron side of the panel right here.
I'm LeBron as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're by yourself.
The door is that way.
What are you,
going
Jill?
on?
Maybe you should
Can I tell them when the
spot.
finals?
Yeah,
Jill has
hold on.
dubs.
I'm fair.
What's-
I'm fair. But I believe that the Dubs were going to win this. But
I did
I'm
too.
fair.
I did too.
You know.
But DeAnjilo has to introduce himself.
Yes.
Hit me up on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV or on Instagram at DeAnjilo. Jill, now you can go if you would like.
Hi. My bad. I'm Jill Monroe. You can follow me everywhere at Stiletto Jill, and we can talk about, is LeBron the greatest? Are the Dubs the greatest
We'll
team
get
ever?
into
All
it.
of that.
We'll
Yeah.
get into it. We'll get into it. Let's slowly work our way into actual Game 3 before we start talking about all that good stuff.
Yes.
So I'll go around the panel, just general thoughts before we get into specifics. Jesse, I'll start with you.
At the beginning of the game, I had so much anxiety because I feel like they had to win this game. So I feel like there's so much pressure on them to win this game, and I expected them to win the entire game up until the last few minutes. It was super depressing for a Cavs or LeBron fan. So
It's okay, Jesse.
it's rough.
Go ahead, gloat.
Listen. You guys can say it all for me. I mean, we all watched the game.
Yeah, we did.
No, it was a great game. In my heart of hearts, I knew that they could win, but just being realistic, I think last episode I had the Cavs taking Game 3. So to see the Dubs come back in that final minute and 30 seconds and take it was everything. I mean, I was at a bar, I was having the time of my life. It was great. But other than that, the game itself, Kevin Durant is cold-blooded. Like, he is the reason why.
He's not a mammal.
Yo, like, he went off. So MVP of the game, KD for me.
I've never openly rooted for a team that hard outside of the Wizards in a game before, and like they completely broke my heart just like the Wizards do. So I'm never doing it again.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. No team should be able to break my heart like that, other than the Washington Wizards. KD. I am a big KD fan.
Yeah.
I'm getting over my hate for him because they stole that game. That was cold.
They did.
Yeah.
Jill, what do you think?
I thought that the Cavs were going to win, and that would be their one game that they were going to win, and everybody sounded defeated post-game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just,
Except J.R. Smith.
Yeah,
JR.
exactly.
Cavs in 7.
Cavs in 7. He said he
said he
didn't
didn't
tweet
He
that.
did say he didn't tweet it.
Yeah,
But
right.
he
I
said
believe
he
so
would
JR.
have.
I believe him.
We also had the live chat going. I see laptops all around. Jill's on the couch. So, I mean, we'll sign it to Jill. Jill, you let us know what's going on. I'm sure we're going to have some LeBron slander. So, Jesse, you can
for
tune in
sure.
at any time. And then, Christine, whenever you see some Warrior praise, you can. We got it covered. We got it covered here.
I'm here looking at box scores. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, LeBron came out, aggressive again for the second straight game. And I think he played a great game. I think it's pretty much an impossible task. I mean, I don't think that's hyperbole to say. This Warriors team is just too good to me. I mean, how much more can one man do? Are we really gonna blame? I know the chat.
No, but everybody's blaming LeBron.
Yeah.
But like, if we
Which is
look,
crazy.
it is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it is so unfair. He gets so much crap for the way that he played. He's averaging a triple-double, and if he does that throughout the rest of the series, he'll be the first player in finals history to average a triple-double. But
Right.
he's playing terrible, and it's LeBron's fault, and he is getting all the criticism.
Right. And then we have some LeBron highlights, Steve. Whenever you want to play them, you can. Christine, I mean, you're a Warriors fan. And like when you're playing against LeBron, when you're rooting against LeBron, like, are you scared of him? Because I know a lot of people say he doesn't put the fear like Jordan put the fear in, or Kobe. Do you feel that way about LeBron?
I don't feel that way because I felt that way about Kobe. Like, he had that killer instinct that when he was on the floor, like, I was afraid of what would happen next.
Right.
I do think LeBron is great, but I think
You're not
he
afraid of
has.
this? You're really not afraid of this right here?
Yeah,
Right
but
here?
it comes in spurts.
Yeah, but
It comes in
LeBron is
spurts.
so much
Because
better
then-
than Kobe. Like he is.
Yeah, but honestly, he like we said just before, like he's averaging a triple-double and he's still not impacting the game enough to win.
I wouldn't be afraid either.
Come on,
Yes,
Christine.
I know.
You're asking someone
Not
who has
enough
Kevin
to win.
Durant,
Right.
Draymond Green,
Right.
Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson are the team. Are they scared of
Here's the
LeBron?
thing.
No.
It's so amazing.
beat him
to
3
me.
times already.
Wait,
Not
Jill
scared of
said.
him.
It's
Go ahead,
so
Jill.
amazing to me now. Everyone's like, I think Draymond Green is a great player. What he brings to
Yes.
the floor, especially his leadership and emotional intensity, is something else. But 2 years ago, people weren't Draymond Green, this elite player. Oh my God, they're
Well, he's
playing
new
with
to the
Draymond.
league.
He's not that new.
He's like 3 years.
His first year
Dray-
was not when they got the when they won the championship.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. That was his second year, though. I mean,
So I know. So
Draymond's
4
Green
years
is
later,
elite because of his role on this basketball team.
Right,
If
he
he was
fits
on another
perfectly.
basketball team, for sure, he wouldn't be important. But
Right.
it doesn't take away from his
I'm not
significance.
taking away
Yeah.
anything for him. I'm just
Yeah.
saying we act like LeBron wasn't supposed to be pairing up with his version of extremely elite players and getting quality veteran leadership that was gonna come off the bench and contribute and put something in. Darren Williams, hello, he's acting like
Darren Williams
he's
is
terrible.
washed.
not Utah
Yeah,
Darren
he's
Williams.
washed
He's
so
acting like
bad.
Brooklyn
Like-
Nets. He
Yeah,
hadn't
no, that's-
scored since like May 25th.
He's, yeah,
or
he's
something
0
like
for
that.
11 or something like that in
That's
the
not
series.
Yeah,
good.
zero
Something
points
crazy.
last game.
So
I know.
I feel like I know that Kevin Durant is a huge equalizer and he's been playing out of his mind. But now this whole narrative that LeBron doesn't have help and all of these things. We were just calling Kyrie a serial killer on the level with Kobe, and now he's back to.
Okay, well so here's my question. If that's true, so if LeBron has so much help, if we switch KD and LeBron, because everybody's saying
Right.
KD or
with
LeBron's
you here.
passing the torch to KD, does KD really give the Cavs any more chance than LeBron does?
No.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
I
But
don't.
I think
For people
that
who are
it's-
saying that KD's better than LeBron now, I think that's blasphemous.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my.
You have to look at the way that the game is being played, though. I mean, obviously, if we 5 shots, one team is making 5 threes, the other is making 5 twos. That's 5 more points. So
Right.
let's keep that up during the game. The simple math of it that the game has changed and the 3 has become the important shot has changed.
I mean, the
whole
Cavs are a great
complexion of the
three-point
game.
shooting team too.
They
shot
were in the
more
regular season, but
threes.
they're not hitting the threes.
No.
this-
Not
no,
better
they're
than
not.
that.
Cold from the three.
Yeah,
now.
but and that's that goes to the role players who aren't showing up.
Well,
but,
I mean, aside from LeBron, no one's
And I'm
like,
tired of you
Kyrie had
guys
a,
disrespecting Kobe and skipping over him in this conversation.
About what?
Kobe
Hold on.
was the bridge between the Jordan era and this LeBron era. LeBron is a player physically like we've never seen.
I don't
And
want
the
to talk about
game
Kobe
that
today.
Kobe
I want to
had
talk
to
about
play
this playoff
Hold
game.
on.
slightly
Hold
different
on.
than
I'm
the
over
game
Kobe.
that's played now.
He's retired.
Shaq,
Right?
Tim Duncan.
Who? Okay, what about Shaq and Tim Duncan?
They're-
Kobe played with Shaq. He has
Okay.
one more ring than
Okay,
Shaq.
that was
I love
that
Shaq
was
to
the
death.
bridge. That was the bridge.
Uh,
That was the bridge.
Tim Duncan is a center power
Tim
forward.
Duncan-
Kobe,
Tim Duncan?
Kobe, I'm talking about between.
Tim Duncan, greater sign. Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
fighting words in Los
No,
Angeles.
no,
Fighting
no.
words in LA.
I don't know if
This
you're
is a
getting home
separate
now.
subject, but let's talk about the fact
gonna
that
be a
Kobe did not
long
have the
night.
benefit of having the same coach
The
like Tim Duncan
benefit-
did.
the benefit of having a
of
7-foot
having the
man
same-
beast.
He had Shaq for those 3. Yeah, they broke up a dynasty. Okay, but then he came back when they reloaded.
And
When
I
he
give
was
him credit.
unhappy, much like
Yep.
LeBron was
And he
unhappy.
deserves- he deserves-
and the team reloaded, and they reloaded
He
around him.
deserves
That's not
all the credit.
guaranteed
No,
a
yep.
championship because Paul Gasol was going to waste in Memphis. So let's stop
No,
acting
no,
like
he deserves
the
that.
parts together
He
and
deserves
Kobe's
that.
leadership didn't lead to those
No,
two
listen.
back-to-back
Kobe
titles.
deserves all the credit in the world for those 2 championships. He does. I'm not taking that away from him.
Okay, so y'all gonna stop disrespecting Kobe, acting like he just wasn't anything.
Ah,
because
he was
the
one of the
game
greatest
has
players of all
changed.
time. He's just
Okay.
not better than LeBron James. Okay, anyway, so let's talk Kevin Durant a little bit. We have the clip of the game-winning shot that he took. I mean,
Ice in his veins.
Yeah.
now there's been a lot of talk. Like Paul Pierce has been saying that now this is the passing of the torch. Is this the passing of the torch? I mean, LeBron is 32 years old. He is the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
He absolutely is. But is this the beginning of the end of the LeBron era and the beginning of the Kevin Durant era?
No.
I mean,
not.
you could argue, yeah, because what are
Somewhat.
the Cavs going to do to be able to compete with this team, especially if they get swept?
But
different
KD
type
is
of
not
team.
going to be better than LeBron this year
It's not
or
about
next year.
It's not about if someone's better than individually, but is KD probably going to dominate the next 5 years compared to LeBron dominate?
I mean,
is
if they
KD
keep
probably
that
going to
team
win more
together.
championships in the next 5 years if they keep that team compared to the
But
Cavs?
are they gonna
Yeah,
keep that team?
yeah,
I think it's a
exactly.
valid argument
So
to
that
start.
is
It's a
that's
valid
what it means
argument,
that the
but
legacy is
I
changing.
say that this argument started, and it's kind of what pissed LeBron off, was Steph Curry winning back-to-back MVP titles. That conversation was already starting with the rise of the Warriors in the West. And so now it's switched to KD, who's a more formidable opponent, you know, because of his length and size. Obviously, you know, Steph is a smaller guard player. But I think that sort of LeBron James is going to be great for a long time. But we kind of already started the apex into the sunset of LeBron's career.
Yeah, he is 32.
You know, he's 32, and just the way that the East is set up right now, the competitive balance, I don't know. What if the Cavs this summer, because obviously they're going to make some moves to that roster. What if they go after Paul George? What if they flip everything or something like that? There's so many different things. They're going to have to retool their roster, and it'll be more to do battle with Golden State. So we don't know what type of players they're going to be looking for, what deficit they found through this.
Right. Yeah, they got to do something.
Well, we do know what deficits they found, but...
All right, so before that 3, the Cavs had the lead. I mean, they were winning all game.
I thought they were going to win.
So what do you think went wrong? What went wrong for the Cavs? I mean,
nothing went wrong on their part.
But
the Golden State Warriors are just a better basketball team.
But they didn't score in the last couple minutes of the game. You know,
it's what LeBron said. You have to play A++ to defeat this basketball team. They played an A- game.
And right on cue.
Exactly.
They pulled the LeBron James press conference. DeAnjilo didn't even know it was coming, but look at that.
I'm a professional.
You are professional.
Oh.
You are professionals. Play that clip for us, Steve.
They withstand that from you guys tonight. Game 2, they turn it over 20 times and still win. I mean, can you wrap your head around what kind of team you're dealing with here in the Warriors?
Oh, man, before the series even started, we knew we was dealing with I said it after we won the East Conference Finals that we're getting ready for a juggernaut. I mean, it's probably the most firepower, you know, I've played in my career. You know, I've played against some great teams, but I don't think no team has had this type of firepower. You know, so you know, even when you playing well, you got to play like, you know, A++, you know, because they're going to make runs and they're going to make shots and they got guys that's going to make plays. So, you know, we made enough plays tonight to still win the ball game, but they made a couple more.
2 pluses in an A.
I've never got an A++ in my life. I don't know you
Can
guys.
we talk about the fact that 2 games with LeBron only having 2 points in the fourth quarter?
We can talk about that. No, that's fair.
That's
That's
not
fair.
like that. I'm not mad that
No,
LeBron
it's fair. It's
kicked it
a
out.
fair criticism. It is a fair criticism.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
LeBron is not when he wins championships, he's not the closer. Kyrie Irving is the closer.
And
for
I've
the
said
Cavs.
that.
Dwayne Wade was the closer for the Heat.
Okay.
No, he was
I'm not
not
mad
the closer. Go ahead.
I'm not mad that LeBron. I wasn't mad that he kicked it out. You know, we obviously went into the paint in that last shot with the thought process to kick it out. It never even occurred to him to shoot. That's kind of interesting.
That's not true.
It didn't look like he was really trying to shoot. It looked like he went in with the thought process like, oh, they're going to double down. They're going to collapse the defense on me. And
How
I'm
can
gonna
you
It's still the
ridicule?
right basketball
How can you
play.
ridicule?
I didn't
No,
say
it
it wasn't.
is.
It
It's
was. I'm not saying it wasn't a bad
The
basketball
shots
play.
didn't
It
fall.
was. But I'm saying that's the last 2 minutes of the game. There's a whole other, you know, time period. In
Right,
the
but you're
quarter
ridiculing
where-
a guy who had 39 points, 11 rebounds, and 9
Right.
assists.
Yeah.
He played 46 minutes.
crazy.
And you can't.
And
And
the
when he
2
went to
minutes,
the
no,
bench.
and the 2 minutes
Yeah.
that he was out, they were Golden
knew.
State went on like a
Yeah, you
12-0
noticed.
run.
Yeah.
Minus 12. Minus
Yeah.
12. +7 with LeBron on the floor. -12 with him off the floor in 2 minutes. That's insane.
But listen, Kevin Durant has outscored LeBron 31-11 in the fourth quarter of this series.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Kevin Durant has outplayed LeBron in the fourth quarter. That's not.
But
you know,
Kevin Durant comes in the fourth quarter and he looks well rested because
But
he's been
he
on the
is
bench.
rested,
Enjoy-
though.
Right.
So how
Yeah.
much? How much?
LeBron has
how
been in
much
the
of-
game the whole
So I'm
time.
gonna ask you,
So
how
bad.
much
Fourth quarter is
of how
fatigue.
much of it is fatigue?
It could
I mean,
be.
it's a
I
lot. I
think
mean,
they're wrong.
LeBron is saying this is the hardest team he's ever played. I mean, he is tired. He's 32 years old. I would be tired also. But I almost feel like they just leave him out there half-assing it because even when you see him tired out there, it's better than when he's off the court completely.
Yeah.
I don't think they're half-assing it. It's just a talent difference. The Warriors are a better
But
basketball
LeBron
team.
is tired.
But can we
Yeah,
talk
no, yeah,
about
I-
coaching?
I
Yeah,
completely
that's
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
saying. Like
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying he's half-assing it
Right.
because he's just beat. Like he's beat.
Right.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Christine?
No, I definitely think he was tired. Like, that was so evident to me. And it's in those moments where you're so run down with fatigue, literally the kind of basketball IQ you need to have, A++ through that entire game. One minor defensive lap, it's over.
Right.
Like, that's the thing. And the Warriors at that point, the people who were on the court were well rested enough to take advantage of those moments when they came. And, like, KD had the ice in his veins and closed it out. Like, there was no question of, like, oh my God, I'm tired. Like, what's the right move? He caught the rebound on the other side of the court, came down, and put up that shot.
And you
No
know what bothers
question.
me?
What?
After KD made that shot, you know what the Cavs did? They went isolation basketball, and nothing bothers me more
Yeah.
than isolation basketball.
Yeah.
At the end of a game, and it is coaching, Jill. I know you want to get into that.
Yeah, I just think that Ty Lue has looked a little overmatched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
What coach is not going to look overmatched against the
No,
Warriors?
That's true.
No,
That's true. But I agree. I was like, they should fire
I know
him.
Jill's going.
But KD came down and shot a 3 in front of LeBron. That's ISO basketball. Why don't you hate that?
That's
Because
not-
it went in, right?
But it's not really ISO basketball. ISO basketball is holding the ball, creating the shot.
So you think that's sufficient? KD
That's really,
coming down.
That's
and-
kind of off the break, and he's Kevin Durant. ISO basketball is get the ball dribble.
You like it
dribble,
because
dribble.
it went in, not because it was good basketball.
Well, I mean, honestly,
That was not a smart basketball play.
he was open.
They're down-
LeBron, if
KD
you
it
play the
is.
shot again,
Yeah, because it's Kevin Durant. Again, talent.
Right.
I get that.
No, I
don't
totally
understand
agree
why
with
you
you.
can blame. How can you really
Right.
blame the Cavs? They played a great game.
I'm
The
not-
Warriors are a better
but
basketball
what I'm
team.
saying is that
but
okay,
there were
Kevin
adjustments
Durant.
earlier in the quarter that I feel like Ty Lue could have made.
I agree.
That might have, and of course now I'm blanking on exactly what those moments were, but there were moments in the fourth quarter I felt like Ty Lue had a lapse on what was going on in the court where he could have made little adjustments that might have helped. They might not have while they still had the lead. I just felt like they were taking it for granted that
That they had the lead.
and you're playing the Warriors. Can we talk about the last 3 minutes? This is what happened. Golden State Warriors, 11 points, 3 for 3 on field goals, 4 for 4 on free throws, okay? Cleveland, 0 points, 0 for 8 on field goals, 0 for 5 on threes, and 1 turnover. So go in. At least you could have gotten some contact and maybe got to the line and, extended your lead.
All right, Steve, play the clip. This is I'm going to show you why this is not ISO. So now, if you play the clip, this is in rhythm jump shot, and LeBron doesn't come out to the 3-point
gosh.
line. He doesn't come out to guard him. That's not isolation. I get
I'm
what you're
not gonna,
saying.
I'm not going to make the argument that it's
Right.
isolation basketball, but you're down 2 with 45 seconds to go. If he misses
Well, 2
that
for
shot,
1.
Right.
if he misses that shot, then it doesn't look like a good shot.
I agree. I
That's all I'm
100%
saying.
agree.
I can live with that shot.
Because
I can live with that
I
shot.
would love to live
and
with
this,
when he
and this
missed
though,
it.
because I've seen the Cavs do that dumb stuff, and I'm like, why
Now-
would you do that?
No.
I get it. He's Kevin Durant, so he's
Exactly.
So
Talent.
if there's somebody,
Right.
Not many players
Right.
on the court
but I
are
have
allowed
an
to
issue.
take that shot.
But I have an issue with the Kyrie Irving ISO because
I do
all it
too.
really was him dribbling around the perimeter, going 1-on-1, and the Cavs just standing there like this
Yeah.
for the whole shot
I
clock.
agree.
Everyone's just waiting.
And then they had a 2-for-1 opportunity. So if he would have missed it early in the shot clock, you still could have played defense and not fouled in that situation, and possibly got the ball back for a game-winning shot. He took all the time on the shot clock.
that possession
One
was the best.
isolation. LeBron was standing on the other side of the court,
Right.
and you can blame LeBron for that. I think it's fair because I think someone like Kobe and Jordan would have ran to the ball and like, give me the ball and try to do something.
That's
but,
Kyrie time, though.
But it's also on Tyronn Lue, which I think Jill was getting to because you have timeouts. Call timeout, draw up a play. You have the best player on the planet. Put the ball in his hands. Don't let Kyrie dance around the perimeter and take a step back 3-pointer when your season on the line. I know that he hit the shot last year to win it, but that's just not good basketball. And the shot last year he hit to win it came off a pick and roll with a mismatch, and that's when he hit the shot.
think-
Just at least make something happen
Yeah.
offensively.
I agree
Yeah.
with you. I think it's a misconception that LeBron should be the one taking the last shot for the Cavs.
I agree with that too, but I think the ball should be in his hands because he's always going to make the right play. LeBron is always going
Is
to.
he? Every time he makes a pass,
yes,
people
yes.
get mad.
But
When he
no,
makes a
no,
pass
I
to a
agree.
wide
Maybe
open
people may
player.
not
That's-
like it, but it's the right basketball.
Right, and
Right.
Jordan made the right
Exactly.
pass to
Right.
Steve Kerr in the finals at one time. He made the right pass to John Paxson. They just made the shot so people don't
Right.
get on Jordan
it's a good
like
play
that.
because the shot went in.
I agree with you though. That would have been a good time to take a timeout, and just
Yeah.
reset and refocus, because that's really where the game was.
And
Like,
draw up a play. Just
Yes.
do something.
when they're all
Have movement.
gassed, like,
that whole
get
last
everyone
possession.
together.
I wish I was smart enough to actually do it, but like it was just Kyrie like being
Yeah.
Kyrie, and he couldn't get past. I think
Oh my
Clay was
God,
guarding him.
it
He
was
took a step back
horrible.
three.
It was
just
so bad.
that's not.
I
the
think
play
they
you
should just
want.
fire him mid finals.
I don't- I'm
Just
not-
stir it up.
Tyronn
Like
Lue.
I'm
We're at
so
the end.
mad. I'm
Back
I'm
to-
so mad.
and
Like
then-
just don't go without
He
him.
looked so
Like it was
defeated.
so bad.
And then back to the coaching aspect, you're not going to slow the ball down against the Warriors. Are you out of your mind? You're gonna
He
have
said that
convinced-
they were going to stick to their game plan.
Yes, he's convinced that they're all playing at the same pace here and that it's all good. Like he made that very clear, and I was just watching that media just like, okay, buddy, I don't know what team you're talking about, but
He's distorted right now. He's just shook because Reebok dropped the anniversary box for the question.
oh my God, you tweeted
with
that.
Ty Lue on the box being stepped over by
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
That was crazy.
That's like the ultimate diss.
All right,
It is.
Jill, what's going on in the chat? We need to
Talk
show.
about- They arguing.
They're going
Yeah.
in. They're talking about why isn't Darren Williams getting on the floor. I said
he's
because
trash.
he's
Terrible.
He's trash.
Yes.
got their
Yeah,
bench
I'll
start
be
over.
honest with everybody right now. Darren Williams was my favorite basketball player in like 2006, 2007. He was so dirty, but
On Utah.
he's like
Ever since he got
He's
traded from
so
Utah,
bad.
he should have stayed there.
he might not get minutes
Dallas,
next year. I
he
mean, I'm
was
looking at him
trash in
like,
Dallas.
come on.
He looks
He was trash. in
It's
Brooklyn.
crazy because it's like they kind of miss Dellavedova. It's weird
Yes,
saying
no.
that, but he was tough. He played
He played good
defense, and he
defense.
played
well off the bench.
Exactly.
and he played often, and he can hit an open three occasionally. They're not getting that from
That
even
is the
Kyle
honest to God
Korver.
truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people last episode in the live chat were like, Kyle Korver. I'm like, why? He's
Yeah.
not producing anything
He's
for
not doing
them.
anything.
He
He's
wasn't
not.
really producing with
He
Atlanta.
had a decent game
Even
last
regular
game.
Right.
season.
But he's
Next
going to get
last
you 8
game,
points. That's what he
but-
did.
But he can
What
get
more can you
he's
expect?
supposed
They
to
need
get
to
you
get better.
3 or 4 3-pointers a game.
Yes.
That if you bring Kyle
He
Korver,
gave you 2.
but come
I
on.
mean, I don't know.
He missed the biggest
what
one he
people
took.
were
He took the
expecting from
biggest
Kyle
one he
Korver.
took all game.
Kyle Korver's not the answer.
I'm expecting 3 to 5 3-pointers from Kyle Korver.
They made it seem
Jay
like,
Rome agrees with you. He said that they should try and
Yes.
get Deli back because
They have
It's
no one to
true.
back.
Deli
Yeah,
back is not
no,
gonna
I
help
agree.
them win the finals.
It's not going to help
They
win the
need a
final.
superstar.
Listen, let's be honest, and this is going to lead to my next question.
need to get rid of
I don't
KD.
know if there's anything any team in the NBA can do to beat this team. I am in the camp, and I think you differ on this opinion. This is the best team I've ever seen in my life. I think this is the best team of all time.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to talk eras like, well, if they played against the Bad Boy Pistons or Jordan's Bulls, I'm not sure if that would have been the case, but I've never seen a team shoot like this,
Or my
ever
2000s.
in my
It's
life. And on top of that, they play good defense. So if you're going to give me the argument, well, the other teams will get physical with them, well, Klay Thompson and Draymond Green are great defenders, and they're going to get physical right back with you, plus they're hitting 3-pointers. This is the best team I've ever seen. It's the best team
You
I've ever
taking out
seen.
It
the
is.
hand check thing, bro. That's big,
it's
especially for Steph
right,
Curry.
and I'm not saying that it's gonna help. It's gonna like, I'm not saying that's not gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that Klay's a great defender. Now he can hand check. Draymond's a great defender. Now he can hand check. A lot of people say, well, what are you going to do when the Warriors are being hand checked? Well, they can hand check too. Everyone forgets that they're going to be able to do that too under those rules.
Hey, but
this is the
was
best team I've ever seen.
2000
I don't know what the
Lakers,
chat thinks.
what are they going to do with
The
Shaq?
2000 Lakers,
I
are
agree.
you kidding me?
No.
They would destroy the 2000
No, they wouldn't,
Lakers.
because
Yes, they would.
the
They would
Shaq-
have a hard
Here's
time.
the thing.
They would have a hard time guarding Shaq, but that Lakers team cannot guard this
But
team.
Shaq is
and
such
you
a-
said that yourself. The math doesn't add up. Shaq 2-pointer. Steph 3-pointer.
No, but
Shaq
Shaq
2-pointer.
is
But
such a
Shaq
dominant
in the
player
No,
that
he
they would
is.
have to.
He is.
They would
but
have to
I would
change
take. I would
the
take
game.
the
I think
Warriors
that
team.
would
I think it'd be close. I think
I
it'd
think
be
it would be an
competitive.
interesting
5 or
thing
6.
to see.
It'd
We
be
can't-
competitive.
Warriors in 5.
5,
Who's
whatever.
guarding Durant? Who's guarding Curry? Derek Fisher's guarding Steph Curry. Come on now.
Kobe might
Give me a
fight
break.
over. You don't know what's going to
And then
happen.
who's guarding Klay? Who's guarding Durant?
And Clay, but you take
Who's
your
guarding
chances with
Durant?
Clay.
Who's guarding Durant?
Rick Fox.
Give me a break, Rick Fox. Yo, Rick Fox is gorgeous, but he's
Rick
not a
Fox
good basketball
was
player.
a defensive
Yo, I saw him
stopper.
come out
What
to
are you
24
saying?
I saw Rick
Fox was the
This is no
defensive
joke.
stopper.
This is no joke. I
Okay.
saw Rick Fox come out to 24-hour fitness here in North Hollywood, and his hair was glowing. I was like, this
started
motherfucker is
drooling.
No.
gorgeous.
Oh my
Like a
god.
lion.
Yo, I am straight. I am
beautiful.
straight as,
Like, he's
as
pretty.
but I was like, damn.
Oh, somebody agrees
hit him
with
with
me.
the damn?
I was like,
They
damn.
said,
Rick Fox.
they said 2000 Kobe is 10 times scarier than LeBron.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
I know.
Kobe
I
at no
agree.
point in his
There's
prime.
a fearlessness
Kobe
in
at
Kobe,
his best
though.
is not better than LeBron right now. Period. Are the Warriors the best team
Yes.
of all time?
Yes, definitely. And I do like I am
just-
LeBron lover. Like I never doubt him, but yes, they are the best
Can
team.
they win more than one finals first, guys?
They're the best team of all time.
Right.
You guys are so reactionary. Like,
Right.
let's see what they
I'm
do
just-
over
I'm
the
talking
next
about
couple
a
of
single
years.
season.
No,
I'm
but
not-
just
we're
this
not-
Can we
season.
just judge their
The
Just
Warriors
this season.
are like
Come
the
on.
Warriors. The last year team was the greatest team of all
No,
time. So then
but
also the
no,
Cavs.
no,
finals.
but
that's
this
the
is a
point.
better team.
This is
This is a
Obviously,
better
There's
team.
no argument there, but I'm just
You
saying.
added Kevin
But
Durant to his
you
My thing
really
is,
think
how
there's
can
a
you say
team that
team
could
is the
beat this
best team
team?
of all time the year they're playing? Calm down. Let's see what they
Because
do over
do you
time.
wanna
who
wait
would
till
beat
Monday?
them?
I don't
Yes.
know.
How can you
Like,
say a team is
seriously.
the greatest of all time?
We're just talking about a
Calm
single
down.
season.
They didn't win this
D'Angelo.
finals
We're
yet.
talking-
Calm
Okay,
down.
if they don't,
how
it
is
will be
someone
a
the greatest of all
miracle.
time when you haven't seen
Who
their
will
full,
beat them?
their full picture?
So I
Who will
have
beat
something
them?
since it was brought
Undeniable.
up. Steven,
I
I
love
don't know
this
if you're ready. I think
day.
it's marked as Tristan. Can we just show this video? Because this is the real reason why the Cavs had so much
Oh, you got a video
problem.
to show?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's labeled Steven. I mean, it's labeled
He got it.
Tristan.
He got it.
Oh, okay.
He got it up.
Yep. So, do we see Christian walking in with his looking like he had on a pair of Chloe's Good American jeans?
No
I think that
way.
is the
Oh my
Kardashian
gosh.
curse in effect, and that was a factor. Can we talk about really
Are
fast?
we really talking about the Kardashian curse?
I
We're
love
talking
it.
about the
I think it's
Kardashian
real.
curse.
Can
They're,
you-
they're talking about
Look,
that.
we can
Look,
talk about
blame the Kardashian curse.
Do we-
We're not blaming
hold on,
them.
guys. We have to decide right now. Do we really want to lose our credibility as a network right
we
now?
had no credibility
Here's the thing. I just want to point point out, Tristan Thompson, game 1, 0 points, 4 rebounds.
Ugh.
Game 2, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Game
Ugh.
3, 0 points, 0 for 1, and 3 rebounds. So
Hey, 2
regardless
assists.
if it's not a Kardashian curse, it's just a coincidence that it's coming right now.
Hey,
it's a bad time for
I hope
Tristan
that's the
to kind
reason
of end up in a
because
slump.
otherwise, what else is happening? I hope that's the reason. I
Too
hope
bad,
that's
too,
the
Tristan's
because I
contract
love
is
them.
actually pretty movable this summer, so just want to put
Well, I
that
mean,
out
he's
there.
an integral part to their team. He's just not showing up in the finals. He averaged
Yeah.
a double-double last year, and he's a big
kind of
reason
important,
why.
the finals.
And he's been really consistent this year, so that's why I'm so surprised that he sort of disappeared in the finals.
He gone.
Because he's been a piece that when the team was looking kind of, they would have their lapses over the course of the season. He has been something that has been very consistent this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting to me.
Shout out to J.R. Smith stepping up though. They was 5 for 10,
Yesterday.
16 points. Yeah, yesterday.
The Henny
He-
God.
We called him out.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he woke up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
I mean, that was a big reason why they almost won the game.
and I'll admit, I was an advocate of starting Shumpert.
Yeah.
I thought
well, they
you know,
need JR's
Yeah,
jumper.
he didn't do anything
No.
yesterday.
Well, Kevin Love only had 9 points.
and that's the problem with Kevin
Yeah.
Love. And the same thing with Kyrie Irving. I mean, he got going last game, but you have Love and Irving out there. They're not defenders. And if they're out there, they need to be scoring the basketball.
Period.
And if
Yeah.
Kevin Love's
Period.
not scoring the basketball, what are you doing? I know you're getting some rebounds, but you have to be doing
No, yeah,
something.
he's
They
gotta
feed
score.
him early. That's when they need to get Kevin Love going, but then he kind of disappears throughout the rest of the game.
I feel like
That's a
Kevin Love
problem.
had a pretty good game yesterday.
I do
was
too.
terrible.
And
Even though
he
he didn't hit anything.
He didn't.
No,
he didn't shoot the
not.
ball.
He didn't have
well.
an offensive.
He
good
had
game.
a
No.
good
He did
offensive game,
impact
but I
in
felt
other ways.
like he was.
But they needed those points.
No, we
obviously.
They
do,
did
yeah.
get those points, but I felt like he was showing up on the defensive end and kind of getting in the mix. But just
And I think that's the point. A+, you have to have an A++ game.
Right.
They needed all of those guys to score well.
Right.
Impact the boards,
Yes.
all of those things. You have to play such a perfect game.
Yeah, it's
not
crazy.
fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Jill, what else you got?
so following the game, first we saw the other night in Golden State and Oakland, a couple of Warriors fans get in the mix. So last night after the game, there was a little altercation between
Another
Draymond
one?
Green's mom and a fan.
way.
Oh, you
And
can't be
so
coming
it
at
was on
nobody's mom.
TMC.
Hold
So I don't know if they didn't know. She later tweeted, we're going to show the footage for it. She later tweeted that they made up in peace later. I don't know
She
what the
knows.
problem
Oh,
is, but
snap.
Mary doesn't play.
Mary
She
doesn't
goes off
play.
on Twitter. She was on First Take the other day talking about, so you can just see.
That's her in the
little-
Warriors jacket?
Yes. And so it gets a little physical. Somebody that was with her.
A
ends
man?
up-
A man?
Well, he knows her. They
Well,
must
the-
know each other.
Yeah, someone that's with her ended up like pushing the man back, I guess, because he was getting a little too up in the face. But yeah,
Nah, he don't
Is
play
this
nobody
before or
mom.
after it happened?
This is
During?
This is during. Yeah, it's all happening at the same time. You see they're getting real physical right there. So we don't know what started it. We know it. You see Kevin Durant's mom is out there. This is after the game.
Yeah, I love Durant's mom.
So obviously it was after that big letdown for the Cavs fans. But Mary's not having it. She's going off on security, but she said it all ended in peace. So,
You don't put your hands on.
things
Don't come at nobody's mama.
Nobody moms.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Fighting words.
So I don't know what the brouhaha was, but looks
The
serious.
brouhaha.
Yeah. Brouhaha. So Mama Green don't play.
Mama Green do not play. All right, guys. Well, before we wrap, I have to ask the question because, I mean, there's still some series left.
Yeah, is it?
Do the Cavs have any chance?
Are we back on Monday?
Are we going to have an
That's
after
the
show?
real question.
Are we
like-
gonna? Yeah, and just so you guys know, AfterBuzz we close early on Friday, so after Friday we will not be having an after show. There will be an after show on Monday if and only if there's a Game 5. Will there be a Game 5?
I thought there was going to be, but now
So sad.
No more Oakland?
Sorry, Jesse.
I don't think so. I don't know. What
We
do you
can- we can
guys
cry tomorrow
think?
night.
Okay.
We can cry tomorrow
Thank
night.
you.
Christine.
Nah, I see them sweeping it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I do. I really do.
it.
Well,
Like
Steph
that.
Curry had 13 rebounds this last game. Like
know.
everybody's
Boarding it up a
chipping
little bit.
in.
Wait,
like,
let's
it's
talk
going-
about that too. That is insane.
It's
Right.
crazy.
Like he
13
has been averaging like almost 10 rebounds a game.
You got all this extra energy.
He
with KD
stepped
there.
up.
In what
Yeah.
world? Please stop letting Steph get rebounds.
No, let's
Thompson.
be clear. Steph still has a chip on his shoulder for
For
what
sure.
happened last year. You saw the little shimmy shake, even though it was a travel that he gave. to
Yes,
LeBron.
holler, it was.
I mean, he has some things he wants to get off his chest too. Steph has a little bit of an ego too. He just handles it slightly different. So, yeah.
Cavs get a pride win in Game 4, and then the Warriors wrap it up in Game 5.
Jill.
The universe is saying it's cheaper for Warriors fans to fly to Cleveland and go to the game than it is for them to get into Game 5 on Monday. So that sounds to me like set up for the Warriors to win.
Plus, they want to win it in that Cavs
That would be the
yeah.
prime
locker room.
disrespectful
They're
thing.
they're
to do.
trying to
Game
like
7.
drop the mic and be like,
Yeah.
Spray some champagne on their walls this time.
The Cavs sound so defeated though. So
They do.
They do.
My heart is saying
they're
Cavs.
ready to pack it up. Miami's
But
calling.
the mind is saying.
That's how I felt this whole series. Yeah.
Me too.
I don't feel bad for LeBron though, because he did the same thing when he
You
went
know
to
what? I'm a
Miami.
LeBron fan, but I have to say that
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
don't
That's
feel
he's. I don't think he started the super team trend because the Celtics did it, but they did it in a different way.
Actually,
They
Oh,
did
here we
good
go.
trades.
the 2004 or 2006 Lakers that had Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Shaq, and Kobe.
but they didn't
They
win.
were chasing that. Yeah, they didn't win.
But they were at the end of their
But-
primes. They
yeah.
weren't
Yeah,
the same
it's a little
players.
different.
And Peyton, he won a ring with Miami after that.
He did.
He absolutely did.
So, I guess we won't be seeing anybody on Monday, right,
No,
guys?
I'm gonna miss you guys. Chat. One more time. Let's go to the chat. What are they saying? Final thoughts from the chat.
Shout out CJ Houston. I just like
For
your name,
real.
bro.
That dog ISO says bye-bye, Cavs. What you think of JR tweeting Game 7? We already talked about that. Goodbye, Shump. Well, guess this is the last after show. That's CJ Houston.
CJ.
Then no, Edie Dizon. So looks like they're with the sweep. Parade on Monday.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, well, if there is a sweep, just to let you know, we had a really good time.
We did.
Yes.
We had a
Yeah,
great time reviewing
it's
the
really
NBA
real.
playoffs, even though, let's be honest, this is probably the worst NBA playoffs I've ever seen in my
Yes.
life.
How can you say that if you think that this is the best team and the performances
Well,
and what
that's
they've
No,
been
I
able
just
to
mean
do?
like, I just mean entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
terrible. But, you know,
get it.
AfterBuzz Sports is a thing. We're going to be continuing coverage. We're going to try to get an NBA draft show, which would be pretty cool. So you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. And I'm not just saying that to get our stats up, but like so you know what's going on.
Yeah,
with-
because we have a little summer
with everything.
basketball
We
special
might be
coming.
doing some Drew League type stuff. So follow us if you guys like fantasy football. I know that I'm trying to put together some fantasy football stuff, some football stuff, anything AfterBuzz Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Go on to iTunes, give us 5 stars. I don't know what 4 stars means. You guys know what 4 stars mean?
What's the point?
I don't know. So 5 stars on iTunes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up on YouTube. Make sure you leave
follow
some comments.
Josh
Yeah,
on
follow
10
me.
10 minute drill.
I have it,
on the Anchor app.
Guys, listen, everybody listen. Go on your phones, download the Anchor app. Anchor.
Yeah.
ANCHOR. Download the app, follow 10-minute drill. Me and my friend AJ, we have a featured podcast on there, and we debate sports all the time. You guys can call in and talk to us. So, guys, it's been real. This is crazy. Like, we're actually assuming that we're not going to be back here on Monday.
Just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta be realistic.
Are we saying goodbye?
I think-
Yes.
Listen, I'm saying I hope I see you guys Monday.
I hope I see you
right?
guys
I hope so
Monday.
too.
That would be entertaining.
so,
I'm sure
too.
the NBA and ABC and ESPN want that.
Well, The Bachelorette's supposed to be on, so maybe they want that more.
Self-plug?
I mean,
Possibly.
Check
Check out
Go-
Christine
go ahead,
on
go
the
ahead.
Bachelorette AfterBuzz after
Thanks,
show.
girl. I'll be on Monday either way.
There
so,
you go.
You know.
There you go.
All right, well, Jill, we'll start with you. Where can everybody find you on
You
the
can
social
find me
media?
everywhere at Stiletto Jill, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, although not so much Snapchat, but every once in a while. Hit me up.
DeAnjilo?
Hit me up on the gram or on Twitter. I'm DeAnjilo TV on Twitter and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. Christine.
I'm Christine Bean with 3 E's everywhere. Hit me up.
I'm Jessie Zahner. You can find me all over social media at Athletic, and thanks for joining us in the chat, guys.
I am Josh Rodriguez. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_. Like I said, follow all of us. We'll be doing different things for AfterBuzz Sports, and that's probably the best way to keep up with us. Also, the AfterBuzz TV account. Guys, I know it's assuming that we're going to be done, but it's been fun.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. AfterBuzz Sports NBA Playoffs Review. Hopefully, we will see you Monday.
Deuces.
Peace out.
See ya.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.